Welcome to another Faith Note for today. Let me begin with probably the passage of Scripture you could quote with me from John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Years ago, I flew from Atlanta, Georgia to Bloomington, Indiana, and I flew by way of Indianapolis. It was for an interview in the ordination process for ministry. It was a memorable flight. The sky was overcast during the entire flight. Cloud cover in Indianapolis was so low that you could not see the ground until we actually touched down. The commuter flight to Bloomington was not much better. Air turbulence tossed the smaller plane around. As we were about to land, a crosswind caught the plane and lifted the right side of the plane off of the ground. We went down the runway with the left wheel touching the ground and the right wheel probably 12 inches off the ground. It actually felt like 12 feet. We traveled what seemed like forever down the runway until finally that wind gust died down and the left side of the plane rested safely on the runway. Everyone applauded the flight crew for their skill and our safety. There are times when all of us go through life uncertain about what is to come. We cannot see what the future holds. We're not even sure what the next step should be. Life becomes complicated, and the best we can do is remain calm in the storm and steady on the course. Past experience, instinct, and divine inspiration becomes our guide through life's turbulence and storms. In such times, remember this: when everyone and everything fails you, God remains faithful. God will never forsake you. Thank you for watching another Faith Note for today. Worship this Sunday will include in-person worship at both 9 and 10 o'clock. Faith groups and children's programming resumes on this Sunday as well. We will be celebrating the sacrament of Holy Communion at the end of both services. The 10 o'clock service will be the service that's live streamed. If you're worshiping from home, please have your juice, your bread, or a cracker available when it comes time to celebrate communion. Join with me now as we conclude this Faith Note by praying together the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.